Qstunna325 Vampire Survivor Runs 2. Uh, this is just kind of, kind of get me back in a streaming kind of flow, a streaming kind of vibe. Low key, been a little out of it, but I'm trying to find a motherfucking groove, but streaming wise, but we're here. I know this is like on some late shiz. So if you can't be here, it's cool. It's motherfucking fine. Um, I did play this pretty much off stream. It was a minute since I have played this. So let's go with Old Soul. Uh, is there something I can unlock with Old Soul? That's what I'm about to look for because I wasn't looking for that before. If I want Genevieve Gruyere, if I'm saying that right, or Gruyere, um, unlock condition with Eleanor, break the seal of the banished. Um, I don't even know where the hell to even start that. And I'm being honest, I really don't. But with my rusty ass for streaming, um, because my ass has been inconsistent. I'm probably your most inconsistent streamer ever. And I'm trying to get into some kind of groove. But enough about that. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all want to see these runs. So without further ado, let's go. Hmm. I'm actually gonna skip this for now. We're gonna open our grimoire. And we're gonna look at the updates, the combinations you could do. Rather, it's a little late, so I'm gonna screw some shiz up. I just wanted to do this for the hell of it. Could be an hour, could be an hour and a half, could be a little more than that. Oh, if I would have got the water and the attract orb, that could have been an upgrade. Alright. We will see where shiz goes. Oh, I did figure out what goes with the pentagon, and it's the crown, ironically. Alright. I haven't found out what goes with the laurel. I'm saying that right. Laurel. I'm screwing it up. And we're running with it. Telling y'all, I'm gonna screw up some words. That's what we're gonna do tonight. And I'm a little tired. And I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this damn stream. And I'm like, you know what, screw it. With my inconsistent ass, I'm like, let me try to get on some kind of groove. I'm gonna get the Rune Tracer. I always call it the Rune Chaser. We might just have to change that name to that. Instead of Tracer, we're calling it the Rune Chaser. And I see it too. It's not like I'm not seeing it. But I'm trying to find a little bit of a groove as far as streaming goes. And I know this is a bit late, so Melducker's got work tomorrow. I get it. And you like, bruh, I want to check your shiz out, but it's a little too late. I got you. We're gonna get the Rune Tracer to level 2. I was so ready to call it Chaser so much. And I see it says Tracer. Let's get that Hollow Heart. Because I don't have the, I don't know if it's called mnemonic. I kind of wanted to say pneumonia, but I know that's not what it's called. And they all like, this motherfucker crazy. He don't even know what he's saying. Not right now. If you want to see a game with mechs, like I was gonna say before, I kind of lost where I was at for a second. If you want to see that, you want to see some Twitch madness, because that really went quiet for a minute, and I started doing other stuff. I still want to beat Death Stranding. We're gonna get the wit on stream. I want to get to it, but it's got to be on a day where I'm up, because that game is pretty quiet. It's chill. I'm actually enjoying it. If you got a PS5, you can play 1 and 2. I don't. So for right now, all I can enjoy is Death Stranding. When it first came out, I did hear like, oh, it's a walking sim and stuff like that. But to be fair, after trying it, you could put a lot of games into that category. And since I tried it and got out of my little comfort zone, it's actually a solid mode that can go. I'm happy it came to Xbox. It was a PS5 exclusive when it first came out, and we're unlocking shiz. We got Shadow dropped on Xbox November of last year, and it's an amazing game. And let's see what we get. Oh shit! The Fandango leveled up 1, 2, 3, plus the whip and the lightning ring. Okay, okay, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. So that up. Let's get that little shield up. I want to max it out. I don't know if I've lived long enough to max that out to see like its full potential. Low key could be the death of me, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get Hollow Heart. It might seem a little crazy getting all this health like crazy in the beginning, but trust me, there's a method to the madness. What else did I want to say? Oh, what I was gonna do before doing this stream. I finally be getting into Dan Da Dan Season 2. And it was gonna be an anime night, but I'm like, let me just do the stream. It's like I could watch that after this stream if I'm not passed out. But I wanted to play something to keep me up a bit, and as interesting as Death Stranding is, it wouldn't have did that. That was too chill. So I'm like, I don't want to do a crazy stream. Something that's fun, that I know would keep me on my toes, keep me up, and keep this from being an anime night, which I'm probably gonna end up watching anyway, a little bit at least, when I get done with this stream. Currently I'm on episode 2. It's motherfucking crazy. Anybody that watches that show, don't worry, I'm not about to drop any spoilers, but it's amazing. It's really good, and I believe a new season. It's technically Friday, but it's early Friday morning. But we literally just got a new episode for Dan Da Dan, and damn, I missed out on having that crazy like laser gun, so you guys could have seen that. I think on the last one, maybe I unlocked it, or I was on the verge of unlocking it. I did not. but I do want to finish up Death Stranding, get that done, and then I want to beat it on stream. I would love to get hella views from it, but if I don't care. It's not like I'm this crazy big streamer anyway. I'm not. I'm small as shiz. There's some things I gotta invest in. Definitely another laptop that I gotta work towards saving. And getting a Switch 2 didn't help with that, but there's that. I do have a Switch 2. I've been on this mode like an Xbox if I haven't been on my Switch 2. So yeah, my Switch 2 gets days off. I know y'all like, you're crazy, it just came out. It gets days off. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, I'm playing it every day. I'll be lying. But this, speaking of the Switch 2, it's a dope console. And when I don't feel like playing much on here, just gaming off streaming, I've been kind of locking into my own zone, but I'm like, I could kind of still do that in stream, especially with this. But sometimes I get a little lost in this Vampire Survivors. But I know how to rein it in when needed with this game. But it's so fun. And once you get things going with the character, you get all these different power-ups, different moves, things of that nature, and your run starts going absolutely nuts. You will see why this game will draw you in like crazy. And I love it. Even though I did put this game down for a minute. The reason being, I was getting into WWE 2K25 a bit more with the GM mode. If I wasn't playing that, I would be jumping on GTA 5. I'm actually trying to beat the story finally. 12 years later, I'm finally trying to take the time to beat the story. I know, I'm late than a motherfucker, but better late than never. I'm not about to try GTA Online. I'm gonna be fresh meat for GTA Online. Nah, I don't got time to deal with those sweats. I'm sorry. I don't. And motherfuckers have been playing GTA Online for like the past it's been out for 12 years now, soon to be going on 13 years. Nah. I'll let the sweats battle it out. I'm not ready for that. I want to get to this coffin. I do want to level up, and I want to find some health. And I'm not sure if I walked past some. Oh, damn it. You might have a little bit of a rough time. Unless I'll find some health somewhere, so we'll see. So yeah, that's it. Y'all are just hearing me and my tired behind rambling. But yeah, there's some stuff I want to beat regardless of the views. Like I do appreciate views, but this is my channel at the end of the day. I'm gonna stream what the hell I want to stream. At the end of the day. But I do want to make some investments into this stream to see where I can push it and see where this thing could go. Literally. And that's it. If it blows up kind of big, cool. If it don't, I'm okay with that. I just want to share with y'all the passions for gaming that I have with the type of games that I like. You might like them too. If you guys enjoy with what I'm doing with Vampire Survivors and it's been a minute and you're like, where has this dude been? I've been gaming. I really have been gaming, even though it hasn't been on stream. I said WWE, 2K25, GTA 5, and that's 2 5s right there. Oh, and the OG Final Fantasy 7. Now y'all like, why is this man playing this old ducking game? Right, I get it. It's aged, but I'm enjoying it. Especially playing it on my Xbox Series X. It's pretty great. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I've been loving it from the jump. This is actually my fourth kind of attempt at playing the game and really sitting down with Final Fantasy VII, the original. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did use Google a handful of times. Just to see, like, okay, are there secret stuff? Is there stuff I could miss? A little spoiler alert, I did miss something with Eris. It's one of her limit breaks. It's not really spoiler because I know it's a super old game, but if you still have yet to get to the game, for you, I won't say anything, but just try it. Just try the game out. Just know that something happens with somebody who play the game. But like it wouldn't really be a spoiler because like almost 30 years since that game came out, and I'm older than that game. And fourth attempt at that game because I had it on PS3. I have it on PS3, PS4, Switch, and Xbox Series X. And this is where I put the most time into it. Um, I believe I talked about this before. Not to turn this into a whole Final Fantasy damn screen. I'm not playing any Final Fantasy on this at all. Unless y'all want to see where I'm at, I could show y'all that. Um, you know what? Shit. Since I'm bringing up Final Fantasy and I am on Xbox, let's do it. I know I said snapping back and forth between two games like this. So I'll show you guys OG Final Fantasy 7. I'm gonna load it. I got 64 hours in it. Alright, I'm going crazy. At least I think I am. I'm at least past disc 1. I'm not sure. I feel like I got a good amount of game to go through. Um, and I wanted to show this game because I started talking about it, and I'm like, damn, I'm not showing you guys any Final Fantasy 7. So technically, I guess you would say I'm on disc 2. Um, so this is that. I want to show you guys some battles. I'll go through the materia. But the story is extremely interesting, and mm, I want to say about this time, like 10 years ago, is when I first tried to really get into this game. Um, and alright, and it didn't hit with me, or I didn't give it enough of a chance. Yuffie. This character is a secret character in the OG Final Fantasy 7. And I kind of ran into her, and I didn't know what to do, and then they're like, no, you're gonna fight this person. And all this is going around in a wooded area, and she just pops up out of nowhere. So, your fighter, she's like, ow, or something like that, and then it it should trigger like a cutscene or something, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I want to join your team." Mind you, I ran into this person, and they were like, "No, you want to fight her." Cat Sith, you see this character. Vincent is a secret character that I definitely went on Google and followed all the steps to get Vincent. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I definitely did that. So if that makes me a boo-boo gamer, hey, you get stuck, go to Google, watch a YouTube video. That's your best damn friend. Welcome to my late and sleepy ass TED Talk. Alright, I'm gonna save this even though I didn't do much. But I just wanted to bring that up. Oh, and I found I stumbled, even though I googled about Yuffie and Vincent, I stumbled upon like a side area because I like exploring, and I found this town called Wutai, and that is tied to Yuffie. And then you guys are gonna see me switch back to Vampire Survivors, courtesy of Quick Resume on Xbox Series X. Or if you got a Series S, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I love Quick Resume. It's amazing. And it's on both consoles. If you got a Series S, you got Quick Resume. You got a Series X, you got Quick Resume. Oh, lordy. Flaming mouth, another deathbed. Take all his hot breath. Yeah, take all his hot, stanky breath. So I found that out on kind of on accident because I wanted to do some exploring and stuff. And I did a couple missions. I had to find Yuffie. She stole my materia, stuff like that during that part of the section. You could really miss that. Shout out to the OG Final Fantasy VII and me finally taking the time to see what made that game great. Ten years ago, I wish I would have got into it more in my early 20s, but I did, but I really didn't invest into it until really 29, 30, and I'm 31 now. Fire game, and I'll give you guys an update. Should I beat that game before winter of this year? Because I do want to play Final Fantasy Remake, because after pretty much being like a 1-to-1 game for a certain extent, it flips the story on its head, and it's like you're playing a whole different kind of game. So I want to be able to pick up all the insider Easter eggs, and I want to see the difference. And now that it's finally coming to Xbox, yes, I was waiting this whole time. And I have a PS4. I don't have a PS5, and I'm like, well, if I want to play Remake and have the DLC, I'm like, I'm gonna have to upgrade to a PS5, and I'm like, right now, I don't know. And I just got to Switch too, so I was like, I'm gonna wait it out. And look, my patience is rewarded. We got Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake is coming. So I need to beat the OG so I can play Remake. And the winner unless I'm gonna play 16 first and then do Remake of 7. I'm thinking about it. And even though when a lot of people talk about Final Fantasy, it deals a lot more with PlayStation. I have my memories a little bit with Final Fantasy with PlayStation, even on a PS1, but I really can't count it because it was like maybe 5 minutes. That's not taking any time with that damn game at all. So I'm not even counting that. So my late 20s, my early 20s into my late 20s is when I kind of started taking the time to get into it. And especially now, y'all see the time I'm putting into that game. I'm trying to finish it. Turn-based combat. I know Remake is action-based combat. Great game, regardless. And the story is absolutely fire, especially where I got to. Let me get the garlic. I really kind of just wanted to focus on upgrading what I have. But I'm like, that garlic could come in handy with the knockback of enemies. And it kinda is coming in the clutch. Rune Tracer. Let's go. I'm gonna say Chaser again. And at some point, I'm probably just gonna stop correcting myself about it. We're just gonna be calling it the Rune Chaser. And that is what it is. Why? Because we're chasing runes. I know that was cheesy as shit. Oh my god, man. It's probably not the smartest move for me to do, but I could just get some more turkey in my life. But I'm trying to get rid of these enemies, find some health, and get my experience without dying. Oh, there's that turkey! Spoke that chiz into existence. Look at that. Manifested that health. And I really needed it. Oh, there is a crown that I could just go get. Alright, and I'm about to trap myself to death. But we'll see how that goes. I'll let you guys know should I beat the original Final Fantasy VII and where we go from there. because I am thinking, let's just say you could see a little something possibly. I won't spill all of it, but I got my feet a little wet into Final Fantasy with a little bit on PSP, like with the spin-off games. But like as far as a mainline Final Fantasy goes, Final Fantasy 13 on Xbox 360 is the Final Fantasy game I started to really take some time and get into. And although I love it, fun fact, I've never beaten the game. And I know for some people that might be a little stupid, but there's a lot of nostalgia and memories with that. Frustration too, but uh, good times, good times. And the one good thing about um, me switching to Xbox and pretty much them being my main console for the most part, even though they're doing a third party approach, I'm loving Xbox. This is the first time I got Xbox Live. I got an Xbox One late in its life cycle. Shit, I can't talk tonight. Late into its life cycle, and I still got my PS4. I still have games for it, but I fully made that switch on to Xbox. Meanwhile, also having a Switch, no pun intended. Um, and it's been great. I finally got to see what online is with Xbox. I've seen what it's like with PlayStation. And it's amazing. I can play Xbox Series XS games, 360 games, and even OG Xbox games. And it's great. I can show you guys Final Fantasy 13 literally on this console. And we need turkey again, because I probably gave myself way too much extra health. But like I said earlier, there's a method to the madness. Just let me cook a bit. So I'll let you guys in on a little bit. At some point, we may do some Final Fantasy 13. It's gonna be a 360 game, so just bear that in mind, and maybe you had it on PS3, maybe you had it on 360 yourself. Maybe you didn't beat it, or maybe you got close to beating it, or maybe you have and you just want to see how I manage with that game. I appreciate it. So, when I do decide to do that stream for Final Fantasy 13, come out, vibe out, check it out, and I think you'll have a good time. Even though some people think she's just Lady Cloud. Which in a way, I get why people would say that. But, fire, mother ducking game, and, when I'm ready to jump back into Final Fantasy 13, which will be, oof, 16 years if I do it this year, and then if it happens next year, uh, damn, that will be 17 years since I've even touched it, cause that game came out in 2009. If y'all want to call me an old head, feel free to do so. It's alright with me. I'm getting up there. What can I say? But don't let that be don't let getting older be like, oh, it's terrible. Yeah, it's sucky moments, but you gotta keep a young spirit and stay active. Be happy. Do what makes you Malduckin' happy. Because life is a precious thing. And it's not always the longest. Damn. I don't mean to make that have a quick Malduckin' turn like that, but we're making that little pivot. Appreciate the life that you got. You can make it better. Cherish it with the people who are close to you and who love you. And who pour energy, good energy, vibes into you. And that you do the same. Definitely cherish the people you have in your life that you call friends, that you hold close. Because life be lifing, and your real friends are gonna be there for you no matter what. So, enjoy them to the fullest. Oh my god, I just trapped us. Oh my god, I got out of that. And we're back. Psych. Oh man. I kinda don't want to get this upgrade, but I think I'm going to have to. I really didn't want to get it, but as you guys can see, my health is going like motherfucking crazy, and we're back again. But I'm not gonna get that lucky. I need to get more health. Ooh. Yeah, I was not OP. I was not OP this run. Damn it. I mean, we made a good 20 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna try a new character. Old Soul Mio. have our dog character. So let's go and I kind of want to pick a stage I haven't really touched yet. Capella Magna. Let's go. New character, new stage. Run it. And I believe the last time I played this, I said this game got some free DLC. I nearly have bought all the DLC for this. Let's get the garlic. Look. Look, we're pooping out flowers. Rune Tracer. Let's try this again. See, I said it right. Shiz. Because y'all know I was definitely about to say. Unless this was the same level. Yes, this is the same level I just did. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought this was a whole new level. But we got a new character. So that's a positive. We're gonna get the ebony wings. Because I feel like we were just on it. I just did a 20-minute run. Yep, I remember that coffin. Yeah. Damn, I was gonna do a new level. But I stand corrected. But we got a whole new run. It's a fresh start. Screw what happened the last time. And let's see how good this doggy can do. And I want to try to get to this coffin because I was kind of mad at myself. I wasn't able to make it back. Ate the sparrow. Let's get that. And if I'm able to, you know what? If I want to get the upgrade to this, I need that tiramisu. So I am going to make my way all the way up there while I'm still like early in this run. Grab that, then come all the way down here to this coffin. I know I'm backtracking, but let me make this work. We're gonna I'm just gonna level that up for now. That might bite me. That really might bite me for not getting the tracked orb. I'm hoping it doesn't. But in case it does, that's my own fault. You can blame it all on Q. It's my fault. Yeah, that's been pretty much it with me gaming. As far as Xbox goes, I might have told you guys on the last stream too. I beat Mario Kart World. I beat that. Uh, oh, and I've been playing a good amount of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Fire game. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2, go get that game. Go get that game. And I love Mario Kart World. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful, great, fun, crazy, chaotic game. If you got a choice and you want to save 10 beans, because if you want to get Mario Kart World physically or digitally, that's going to run you 80 beans. Get Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've played it on the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2. I might have played a third on the GBA, but I've never, and I've played Donkey Kong 64. I have never even beaten one of those games. Just like Final Fantasy. Well, wrong, because I've beaten a Final Fantasy game. I've beaten the ending of it, but I didn't beat the beginning. There's a story to that, but I'll tell it when we're on some Final Fantasy. Donkey Kong Bonanza is amazing. It's got destruction, like absolutely nuts. The little rock that becomes Pauline. Spoiler warning or not? Not, because they, if you saw the direct for that game prior to the game coming out, they show you that the rock is really Pauline. So it's not a spoiler. Anywho, you have a Switch 2. You need a Switch 2, new Switch 2 goodness to be playing. You need to get that damn game. And I probably don't talk crazy or too much about Nintendo on my damn channel. Even though I've been saying for years, I need to get a capture card and shit so I can stream some Nintendo stuff. Got a capture card. Finally, I got the mic. I just gotta work on saving towards the laptop. I'm gonna do some research too. And when I figure out the one I want, as I'm saving and everything towards it, we're good. I even have a regular hard drive that I could just attach to that. It's 2 terabyte. I mean, I have some files on it, but it's really nothing on it. I probably haven't even used like a gigabyte or 2 on there, and if I have, it's like what, like 2 gigs out of a 2 terabyte hard drive. So that's just a little bit of backup external space if needed. Yeah, I would love to do some Mario Kart World stuff like on my channel. How I'm doing this. I would love to do that. I would love to show you guys some other games. I would love to show you guys Mega Man Battle Network. But, unfortunately, there's no Xbox version of this. And the only version that I could show you would be the PS4 version. It would run a hell of a lot better on PS5. But I don't have PS5. I do have the game on Switch, so. And I've played it on my Switch too. Game, beautiful. And while we're talking about the Switch 2, a game that should have been running beautiful when it first came out, um, Pokemon Scarlet Violet runs a hell of a lot better on the Switch 2. So, if you're holding out on that game because it wasn't running great, good time to get back into that game. Good time to pick it up, especially if you got a Switch 2. And speaking of Switch 2, and I should have been knocking over these chandeliers or breaking them to see what I could have been getting. Pokemon Legends ZA. They showed that off. The Pokemon Presents was 3 days ago now. It was alright. They pretty much had stuff for Pokemon Concierge, like little shows and stuff, and it was passable at best. And that the main reason why I'll be nice enough to give it passable is because we got ZA. Point blank. Point blank. We got some stuff from Pokemon Unite. Yes, I play Pokemon Unite on Switch. Even though, yes, you can play that game on mobile, I play it on Switch. I'm not putting that damn game on my phone. But, to each their own, if that is what you do. Just for me personally, I'm not doing that. If I'm gonna play Unite, I'm gonna play it on my console. And you got to see Latios, Latias. I know I just talked about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I didn't mention that they have Terra Raids, and one of the legends that you can get from breaking the chains, like each of those are going to be in Terra Raids. I've not broken enough chains to capture even one, so it'll be cool to get them in the Terra Raids, and they also will be shiny. So, if anybody wants to do that sometime, let me know. Let me know. And I will drop you my friend code. And you can do some raids. Even though it's been a while since I really touched that game, but once people started talking about that, I was like, alright, I gotta try that on my Switch too. And it runs buttery smooth, like I said. Buttery smooth. That's how it should have ran in the first place, but it is what it is. I'm surprised nobody's like, damn, that's an expensive patch right there, 450 beans. Yep, sure was, and it's worth it. Because technically right now, I'm rocking with 3 Switch 2 games. Mario Kart World, Yakuza 0, Director's Cut, yes, I got it again on Switch 2. Sure did. And Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are my 3 Switch 2 games. Everything else that I pretty much have are Switch 1 games that get a boost to performance and things of that nature due to the power of the Switch 2. It's been worth my money so far. It's been worth my money. I got that, I got a case, I got space, and I got a screen protector for my Switch 2. I was not playing. Not at all. I want to make sure the screen is good. Not saying I'm going to be throwing it around, but better safe than sorry. And a case. I know. Some people would be like, oh, why would I get that? I take care of my shiz. I take care of my shiz. Right, you can take care of your shiz pretty well. And a good enough drop from high enough, and it hits whatever surface hard enough. Now your screen is broke. Because you didn't want to be like, just in case, you know what, let me get this thing a little extra protection. And then you're gonna be sad, crying. Your shiz is broke. Not me. I was not playing any games with that at all. I had my Switch 2 sitting on 2 Xbox One games and a jewelry box until I got my case. I kid you not, I'm being dead serious. I had my extra space already. It was the case that I was missing, and we're gonna revive. And damn, I kinda wanna scream for a bit more, but I could feel my eyes closing. And we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna try to do a little something before Old Soul unfortunately meets his untimely death. Shit. Where are these little chandelier things? And shit, it doesn't matter. Damn it. Kinda wanna play some more, but I could feel myself falling asleep. I probably should have started this a little bit earlier and we could have got some more runs in. But my ass wanted to do this late. So this is what we get. If you're new here, um, hit the follow button, hit that little notification bell, set it, your notifications. Ooh, excuse me. See, told y'all I'm tired. To all, and that way you'll get notified if I'm doing Vampire Survivors 8-bit, if I'm doing Death Stranding. I know that's pretty chill. So it might be hit or miss with some people, but I'm telling you, it's pretty well dope. That, if I do some WWE stuff for the hell of it, um, if I hit you guys with some Final Fantasy that I want to do, that will let you know. Um, and when I really get on my flow, there'll be like 2 or 3 days out of the week. Maybe that's not enough for some people, but it's what I can manage. And when I get those three down and start to get fairly consistent with those 3 days that I'm just picking out, come by if you can. If it's too late, cool. Um, if maybe I stream a little too early sometimes, cool, and you can't make it. Maybe you're at work. Maybe you're on your way back from work. Maybe you're on your way to work. Um, I get it. Maybe you gotta get your kids if you got kids, or family. Life be lifing. But shoot, if you could come by and vibe out for a minute, shoot. I don't even care if you make me damn background noise. That is cool. Um, Even if you watch when I'm not live, that is motherfucking cool. But I'm gonna take my sleepy behind to sleep because I have fallen asleep on stream before. I'm damn near dangerously close, and I'm not trying to do that. So as always, I hope you guys have a good night or a good day, wherever you may be. And until next time, peace.